One of the toughest things to do, and all going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 20 team in the country. And the Hokies will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
There he goes.
As a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the ground with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Will be stopped for no gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Makes the catch. It's Holloway. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
To the air, it's Drones. The short hands, it's Selden. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Right down the middle. right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Got a man. It's Stewart. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pittman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Pittman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Give to the running back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ocha. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
forces you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your...
That fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Fires to the tight end. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And as he throws, got it in the middle, it's Green. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Hunt is in the air. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Allchuck. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Shoots it to the left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the punt high into the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab over the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, no!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. He throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets... Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. He's got the back in the middle.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Timeout called on the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Finds Zach Breeze, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. Back to throw. It's Drones. Gets open down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Hokies have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for a deep man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Selden. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fakes to grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Throws to the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Makes the grab down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He's taking the shot. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Now the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can lead. Oh, he's got some space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got a man. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Going with the ground game left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Hokies send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. With the catch, it's Green. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to get the corner. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bennett. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The lone back's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Fires to the right. It's caught. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
Man, that's just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over North Texas. Wheeling happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it. Will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Under fire. Lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the Hokies will hustle to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabs in the backfield. It's Holloway. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Slips a tackle. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Ocho. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Ocho. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield at screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finds his man. It's McCoy.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
That's reeled in. It's McCoy. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quick strike complete. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pittman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Going for 6. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using his legs, it's Bennett. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3